Hi, I'm Warren Brand, and today I'm back out with Kit for a circuit including part of the Downs Link and the old Cranleigh Railway Line. We started at the site of the Bramley and Wonersh station, where there used to be a roadway level crossing. The old gates are still there and form a welcoming start and end point for our trek today. So, here we are, starting at this lovely old railway station at Bramley and Wonersh. The platforms remain, but not much else. The 6 down and 7 up services were all the station got back in 1890. Sadly, there's no point waiting today for the 11:01 train to Guildford. From the station, heading south, we crossed the road where the old crossing would have been to follow the line towards Cranleigh. If you saw my video about the last walk, which Kit and I did, you may be wondering why he and I are out again. I did somewhat pull his leg about his expert map reading skills, and a viewer may have thought that our friendship was over. Catch the video sometime if you haven't seen it yet. But the truth is, I begged him, I even pleaded with him to do another walk, and this time to include the old Cranleigh Railway Line. Much of the path is now thickly tree-lined, quite overgrown on the cuttings and embankment sides. When the line was open, much of the tree and shrub growth would have been kept back, and the view over the River Wey Valley would have been quite impressive. Kit used his map, not that we could have taken a wrong turn, just that we needed to spot the path off to the left.
Right, we're here, the Indians are here, the cavalry are over here.
He does talk a load of rubbish sometimes though. Come on, Kit. I was hoping to spot some old railway trackside items, but there are very few remaining. The only clue to the path having been once a railway is its alignment and flatness. At this old railway bridge, we took the farm track to head off easterly. It was at this time I started to complain that I wasn't pleased with the route. A picturesque walk along the railway, I was promised by the tour guide. Well, true, the route so far was worthy of taking pictures, videos in my case, and yes, it was an old railway line, but still I had wanted more railway line exploration. The weather was fine though, so I decided not to make a fuss. It's funny how YouTubers can get themselves into some very odd locations just to get a cute shot. I was spotted here lurking in the field of corn whilst videoing. This old church at Farley Green marks the start of the next phase of our walk. Cross country, we made our way along a mix of paths, aiming for a lunch stop at an open area next to the road just south of Farley Green. Another map check opportunity unfolded, and a chance to have some lunch. From this spot, we took a path line northwards, parallel to the road up to Farley Green. Initially, through a lovely wooded area with a mix of trees, we joined an old road which, in part at least, was a Roman road. It is odd how deeply scored the landscape is along this old track. It would never have been suitable for horse and carts, surely, but the route has been used so much the erosion has cut the track down about 2 metres below the surrounding fields. At the end of the deep track, we sprang out to the village of Farley Green.
I think this is the one that's going to be most popular.
The sign here suggests that the track we have just used is suitable for a range of vehicles. Yeah, right. This unspoilt little place has gravel roads, a well-kept grassland area around the centre, and a lovely pond. Leaving Farley Green on the northern road, we looked out for a series of paths to take us back around our circuit. The route took us through some extensive woodland areas, sometimes on good paths and other times on little tracks. We talked about all sorts of topics during the day, including the terrible COVID-19 issues, but also about electronic circuits, radio receivers, feedback loops and such like. It was lovely to be out for a walk, have a chat with a mate and enjoy the lovely countryside.
The original OC45, you would reflex send the signal back in and give it a second go. Now, you cannot fire a little ditty. You start at about 20 feet.
We found Blackheath, which apparently dates back to 1833. From Blackheath we followed more small paths towards Wonersh. This busy little place boasts a very tempting pub, small shops and an overall tidy location. But, with time pressing, we left Wonersh behind and followed the road back the short way to our start point at Bramley. Back at the old crossing, we concluded the walk with a quick chat about plans to meet up again for another day's wander around the Surrey countryside. There is another station site on the old line, so if I put a special request in, maybe next time we can find that one too. I've left some notes in the description below. Thanks for watching and bye for now.